What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. Today we're doing another quick unboxing video here for you. We're unboxing this knife. This one is coming to me via the Lefty EDC knife pass around. I'm not exactly sure what's in here, but we're gonna find out together. You probably already know from the title and thumbnail. Doing the honors today, we have the Kunwu Django, right? Kunwu Django here. Just recently did an unboxing on this guy, and I just recorded the review video, which will be on the channel very, very soon. Definitely highly recommend checking this guy out. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and go ahead and smash that like button. By the way, there will be affiliate links for this knife and any other knife in this video. If you want to check them out and learn more, those links will be down there in the description. Let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and do a cut here without further ado. Let's just get into the package, shall we? All right, a couple of cuts here. Very carefully, I am going to end up reusing this box to send the knife forward. And here we are, guys. Let's take a look. All right, we have a Divo Knives, and yes, this one's coming to us via A14 Everyday Carry. Check out his channel over there. And we have a Kizer knife here. Go ahead and get this guy out as well. And that's about everything in the box there. So here we are. Let's take a look at the Kizer. Let's see. We're working with the Kizer Mercury, it looks like. Now the camera has a difficult time focusing from time to time. This is a Alex Berkowitz design. This knife is made in China, and of course Kizer is an OEM from China. And that's not to say that they make low-end or budget crappy tools or anything like that. They really make really good quality tools, as you'll see here in just a moment. This one has S35VN blade, satin, titanium gold, and steel liners. Okay, well that's gonna be interesting. That's an interesting mix right there. Let me see, how do I think I opened this one a little bit different than their previous boxes. Here we go. We have the lion logos going on right there on both sides. This one's like a double door opening, and bam, here we go. Let's see, we got probably the instructions and warranty information here, which just slides right out. Let's see here. I'll just open this up and you guys can pause the video there if you want to read a little bit more into it. Then we have, yeah, the Kizer Care sticker here. Bam, take a look at that. Got the mighty koala going on. And we have some additional hardware, which is perfect, which is very, very appreciated. So shout out to Kizer for including all that in the box. Let's see, next we have, and I'll keep making some room here so the camera can focus well. Next we have the pouch, right? We have a nice pouch here, Velcro opening, and here is the knife. Take a look at this thing. Okay. All right, I know exactly what they were talking about here when they said gold titanium. I have seen this knife for quite a bit, and I know I requested to be part of checking this one out. But man, oh man, it is finally in my hands, and first impressions, that gold really pops, right? If you're someone that likes gold, right, and obviously titanium, who doesn't love titanium, this one here is very, very interesting. Check it out. Let's go ahead and get this thing open here, shall we? Boom. Holy moly. So you have a very like cleaver looking, like extended cleaver looking blade, almost like a barber's razor, if anything. If this thing even opened a little bit more, you can see a barber, you know, getting your cuts and everything done. This thing looks interesting, very different than anything that I've seen before. Cleaver style wise, I guess you could say it's a reverse tanto or a sheep's foot of sorts, but because it kind of, you know, bends up a bit, right? It has that cleaver look to it. The model here is called the Mercury, okay? And it's so lightweight, super, super, super lightweight, this guy. So it is a liner lock, okay? Which good access to the liner there. It is jimped right there, so we can disengage it really good. It's so lightweight. It is a flipper deployment and a flipper deployment only. It kind of goes along with the very slim aesthetic designs on this guy. So only one deployment option here. Let's give this blade a nice little wipe here. Has some fingerprint on it. Let's see. We have a mean looking hollow ground. This is definitely a hollow ground here. Bell satin finish blade here. This looks awesome. S35VN, you already know. That is a really, really good steel. And I'm not entirely sure on the price on this guy. Again, I'm just sharing with you my initial reactions on this bad boy. But obviously, by the time you're seeing this video, I would have looked it up and linked it in the description, so you can check out the price on this one. I will be doing a review on this guy here shortly, sharing with you all the feedback and everything that I'm able to gather here in about a week or so before I have to send it forward to the next person. But yeah, first impressions, very, very lightweight. Second impression is, depending on how good this gold coat is on the titanium, kind of makes me wonder if it's going to last long term or if it's something that's going to get scratched up. But I want to tell you that the milling here is really nice. All right, let's do a quick ASMR. Yeah, you can certainly see and feel those mill lines right there. And I'm not sure if gold is the only option. I wonder if they offer it in any other configuration. That would be welcome, I'm pretty sure, right? The pocket clip is also anodized gold as well. It is not reversible, so it's only on the right side here. In this configuration, I'm not sure if they do a lefty version or not. Blade is pretty well aligned, as you can see. And I'm sure this knife goes more for like a CEO sort of aesthetics, right? Typically knives are very slim, right? Very narrow profile are typically the ones to kind of fit that CEO category. And I'll tell you, it's really, really light, but when it opens up, it's, you know, it's got a good length to it, right? Got a pretty good long cutting edge right there. And man, oh man, like, can't get enough of how interesting this blade looks. So let's see, let's do a quick weight check. Because again, the first thing that I want to know is just how heavy is this guy. It's really not heavy at all. And look at that, it comes in at 2.1 ounces. 2.1 ounces. For reference, that Divo NIP, the Jack Sparrow version with the carbon fiber, that one comes in also at 2.1. So these two weight the same, okay? So that's not bad. If you're looking for a light, ultra light, but also premium knife, this one could be one to consider, absolutely. So I did notice a detent, so you could, as long as you put some effort into it, you could get it to deploy. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like if you don't do it with enough effort, you could, I don't know, maybe not. I know I failed it like a second ago. Look at that. Now I'm not even failing it. So yeah, it's kind of challenging to fail it, honestly. So enough detent resistance there. Yep, it kind of clicks last minute. So yeah, very, very interesting. Let's do some size comparisons on this bad boy. Again, for as light as it is and as narrow as it is, it definitely can stretch quite a bit. So here it is next to the PM2 and the Para 3. And you can see just how slim the overall design is. So it's more Para 3 territory than anything as far as the length goes. Here's the Demko AD 20.5, which honestly is also very comparable in the overall length. Here's the Shark Cub, the smaller brother. This one is a 20 CV in aluminum. This one is 20 CV with titanium scales. And the Mercury is just a little bit longer than the Shark Cub. It's your Rat Model 1 right here and your Rat Model 2. Check these out. So more Rat Model 2 territory, even though it's a little bit longer than the Rat Model 2. And the Rat Model 1 is just, obviously we know it's a larger, much larger knife overall. Here's that CJRB Pyrite. And here is the Vosteed Raccoon, right? So check it out next to both of these. It's actually more CJRB Pyrite territory, honestly. The Raccoon stretches out a little bit more, just a tad bit more, like a 1/4 inch. But yeah, that's sort of the ballpark that you are working with right there. We'll do one last one. Here is that Divo NIP Jack Sparrow version with the carbon fiber. And here's the Kunwu Django, the one that we used to open this box. And yeah, take a look for yourself. The Django is about a 1/4 inch longer, obviously much thicker, beefier design. Not going for the slimmest possible knife by any means. But yeah, very interesting little knife. Let me get a feel for the ergonomics. So here you have a very elegant knife that, you know, is going to be really good. Some people might argue glorified letter opener or what have you. But, you know, you can definitely do a lot of EDC tasks with this thing, cutting tape, paper, cardboard, and things like that. I think where it might, you know, where you might run into an issue, and it's probably not the intended purpose of this knife, is if you're doing any hardcore use, like anything where you're cutting back to back for like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes. The handle's a little bit on the slim side, so when you're getting a few cuts in, it's just fine. But then it's not, you know, a big enough handle that really fills your hand as much as maybe a different knife would. You know, let's say the Django here, right? Check out the amount of handle real estate you have and also the thickness. So something like this might feel a little bit more comfortable in the hand for long period of use. But if you're only doing a couple of cuts here and there, right, I feel like this would do just fine. And honestly, that's what a CEO style knife, I guess, is for, right? Just to get your cuts done here and there, and you're good to go. And then you put it right back into your suit or what have you. Obviously, I'm going to carry this guy, and I'm going to share with you a lot more during the review video. This is just an unboxing and first impressions, right? What comes to mind seeing this knife for the very first time. Just a quick paper cutting test on this bad boy. S35 VN steel, the Kizer Mercury. You guys let me know in the comments how sharp is this guy. Also keep in mind it's not sharp out of the box. This guy has already seen some use from the other YouTubers that have checked it out. So let me see. Here we go. Okay, well, it can certainly do some damage, I'll tell you that. Check out them swirls right there. It can definitely cut really well. All right, check it out. It cut right there for some reason. Let me get a feel for the edge here. I feel like maybe there's a nick right here somewhere. That could be it, but let's see. All right, could probably use a little bit of strapping. That's probably what it needs. All right, there we go. And let's check out some cardboard, see how it does with cardboard. Here's some everyday cardboard. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular like this, but rather at an angle like that, and it will look something like this. All right, so it's doing pretty good. Keep in mind also the geometry, you know, it's a very narrow blade and it comes really, really thin, but it also has to get pretty thick for rigidity pretty soon. If it was a wider blade, right, you'll have enough room for the hollow grind to progress. Here, it just has to get really, really thin and then really, really thick pretty quick. So that also is something to take into consideration for slicing performance. But yeah, it certainly can cut. There's no doubt about that, as you can see here. And I think that about proves the point. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the Kizer Mercury gold titanium with S35 VN flipper, very narrow design, CEO style. Definitely going to be EDC carrying this guy here for the next about week or so before I have to send it forward. I'll be gathering as much feedback as I possibly can before I post the review video, before I record it. And then let me know in the comments if there's anything specifically that you want to know about this knife. If you want to check it out and learn more about the knife, it will be linked down below in the description, as well as any other knife that you saw in this video. It does help out the channel when you purchase a knife through those links, but that is entirely up to you and it doesn't cost you anything extra at all. That being said, yes, very interesting design here from Kizer, the Mercury. Excited to carry this guy. If you haven't already liked the video, guys, this will be a great time to smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe also if you haven't already done so. I promise you it'll be worth coming back for more. I make knife content like this on a daily basis and you would not want to miss out. If you want to support the channel a step further, there will be a link for Patreon down below, or you can support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You'll get access to exclusive perks. Chances are the unboxing for the Django is already up in the channel if you guys want to check out that video next. Super premium high quality knife here from Kunwu. I'll put a video card right here for you guys to check it out. Thank you guys for all your love and support, and thank you for hanging out with me here until the very end. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.